Hi, Aries and Aries. Welcome to your Compatibility love reading. I'm Shae. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 sets of cards. There's going to be one here and then one here. And basically, you just sort of will have to see which message you resonate more with. That is your message. Hopefully, you will have 2 clear, concise, where you can tell which message is yours and which one is for the other person. So we did have 1 card fall, so I'm going to go ahead and start with that. So we have Justice reversed. Let me pull the rest. So since it's Aries and Aries, it is hopefully going to be easy to decide which reading is yours and which one is the other person's. And I'm going to pull one more tarot. Okay. All right. So we have Justice reversed. We have the Strength card, and we have 3 of Swords. The Justice reversed is about some honesty or dishonesty that is going on right now. There is energy of something's not fair, something's out of balance, something, somebody has either suffered more than the other, or somebody, which would then make somebody have better luck than the other. The Strength card is telling us that we need to have strength in this period right now. We need to not lose our soft side. We need to not let it harden us, not let the energy consume us. We need to remain open. We need to remain lifelike. So there's a lot of courage to remain ourselves through this process. The 3 of Swords is just recognizing the grief that you're in. Maybe you feel abandoned. Maybe you feel alone, but the 3 of Swords is just acknowledging this energy that you're going through. Our next card is our emotion card. We have Selling Out. This card typically comes up and represents maybe feeling guilty for our choices, maybe feeling like the path we took was the easy way out. That could be how you feel towards the other person as well. But there is some regret over some circumstances where it could be looked upon as the easy way out, and somebody took that step. Somebody took that, and that could represent where that Justice reversed is coming from. So I actually feel pretty strongly about that. That the path easier traveled, the smoother path was whatever either triggered the events, or are the repercussions of the event, that whatever surrounding that Justice reverse, whatever unfairness occurred. Alright, let's pull our Whispers of Love Oracle card. Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. So Spirit is reminding you to protect your worth, protect your value. That's a lot about that Strength card, and not losing ourselves, not letting this consume us, not letting this energy become the energy that we live in. Spirit wants you to love yourself and remember how important and valuable you are, and that there is still a lot of life left to be lived. This is not the ending. This does not define you. This does not this is not forever. All right, our last card is Summer Dreams. Embrace the guiding light that you are and move forward in the knowledge of the powerful person within you. Again, this is about your strength. This is about embracing the life that you have now, embracing the events, even thanking Spirit for the events. We need to have experiences in order to learn and grow. And that is part about changing our perspective, raising our vibration, looking at it from a different way. Maybe there are some things about your life as it is now that are unexpected. Unexpected pleasures came up out of this. And it wouldn't have happened had these events that had been triggered happened. So Spirit wants you to remember who you are always and forever, wants you to reestablish yourself, wants you to remember that there is so much life out there and so much love, and this is not where you are supposed to stay. All right, so I am now going to pull another set of cards for the alternative Aries energy. We have the High Priestess. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the Two of Wands. Okay. So the High Priestess is about our intuition, the Five of Wands is conflict, and the Two of Wands is wanting to be somewhere else. So what I see in this is that the conflict, if you notice, is center. It is in the middle. It is involved in everything. So this conflict is the central energy of this Aries person. I kind of feel like because it's next to the High Priestess that it's a conflict within ourselves. There's some sort of lack or some sort of something missing that prevents this person from being happy, that prevents this person from enjoying. I just feel like they're in constant conflict with themselves. With the Two of Wands, this energy I feel is about either starting to recognize the issues that cause the conflict, again, because I'm going back to that intuition and the High Priestess. So this intuition is very paramount right now for this other Aries individual, and whether they're starting to recognize or will start to recognize their inner problems. But this is telling me that, especially if they have not yet started that process, and I don't know if the process of leaving is what triggers this thought process that the other Aries begins because of the conflict. Like, I feel very strongly that if this is about a relationship that separated, not that it was a surprise, but almost maybe like they didn't actually think it would happen. They didn't actually think it would that they would go. So that was quite a shock to the system, and then started the thinking, started internalizing and processing, and maybe for the first time started asking themselves, the tough questions that maybe you've been trying to get them to see the whole time. Like, I kind of feel like banging my head on the wall. Maybe you tried and tried and tried and tried. Our whispers of love, our emotion card is help from above. This is Spirit telling you two things, that they are here for you for this process, and that you just need to ask them in and be open to it. So Spirit wants to guide you, especially, I'm still focusing on that discovery in the Two of Wands, where there's some learning happening, there's some sort of thought process happening, and Spirit wants to really accelerate this process to guide you through this energy, because this is going to be life-changing. It's going to help you. It's going to be hard, but it will help. So Spirit is just sort of offering their guidance and support, reminding you that they're there, but you have to ask them and you have to allow them in. Like, you have to be open to it. If you're not open to it, then you won't notice the messages or the signs and the synchronicities and everything that will come once you invite them in. So we have the Wasp. This is about anger, retaliation, and jealousy. So I kind of feel like this process, especially with the Five of Wands, this conflict is going to continue for a while. This energy can be one of two things. It can be a result of the situation in the Two of Wands, because you are planning, you are making future choices, so some things have changed. They're not the same, and you have to really sit down and start thinking about what's next. So that the Wasp energy can be a result of this Two of Wands energy. It can also be what was included in this Five of Wands energy, the conflict. Maybe those are the issues that you need to work on. Maybe you have anger issues. Maybe you have jealousy issues. Maybe there is some tendency to try to get back and maybe have immature behavior. Maybe have behavior that you would not ordinarily do, but maybe you're high on anxiety and you're not thinking clearly. So however this resonates with you is obviously your message, but those are the two ways I see. But either way, it has to be attended to, regardless if it is part of the process or part of the result. It still needs to be dealt with internally and brought to control. Okay, our advice card. Hopefully you can see it. Whoops. It is Fairy and the Magic Bubble. Look into the magic bubble and see the wonders of love and empowerment that await you. So Spirit's asking you to put your faith out there. Spirit is asking you to put yourself into the mystery, peer into the globe, and try to see your future. Try to see where you're going. Spirit wants you to, especially with that help from above, see the wonders of love and empowerment that await you. They want you to leave this Wasp energy. They want you to leave the anger, leave the retaliation, leave the jealousy, leave that behind, and open up into a place of love, open up to a place of forgiveness, of acceptance, of recognizing that we have control and power over our actions, our choices, our decisions. We have to, raise to that higher vibration. We have to accept and embrace our spirituality. We have to accept and embrace our love of ourselves. It really starts with that. And Spirit is begging you to recognize these issues that have brought you to this situation. It can be rectified. It can be fixed, regardless of whether it's with the person that it ended with or forward to a new relationship. But the relationship, a new relationship, will end up the same way the last one did, unless that these issues that came out in the card, whatever this conflict is resolved, so that you don't bring it into the next relationship. So this is really about your spirituality and your finding love for yourself. These are the messages I've been given by Spirit. I truly hope that they resonated with you. We hope that you'll like this video and subscribe to our channel. Love and light, and my hopes for a fantastic rest of your day.